Now, I will change the formula, then I can change the world. Good. Now, everything is going to plan. Igor, I need more formula.
Yes, Master.
Leave us alone.
Yeah, someone has to get this project done.
Someone has to be serious about their work, even if it is fairly amateurish.
Igor, I'm waiting.
Coming, Papa Bear. This is Baby Bear.
This is Papa Bear.
Goldilocks is not going into town. He's going into the forest.
His house is in that direction. Go, Murphy, go, you turn. Step on it.
Quit mucking around, Kelvin. That's dangerous stuff.
Ah, what would you know? Besides, you don't even know what I've got in there. It could be the beginnings of a Frankenstein, a cure for zits, or even a new bubblegum.
I don't suppose you remember the lecture Miss Selby gave us on the explosive nature of certain chemical combinations?
Look, don't talk to me about chemicals. I'm a male, and everyone knows that males make better scientists than females.
Jake! Up here!
What's wrong?
Oh, I feel so silly. I mean, I was up here cleaning the gutters and when I looked down, I saw a snake go inside the house. For a moment, I was really terrified.
He appears to have her trapped on the roof. She says she's terrified.
He's got her telephone. Do nothing to alarm him. He may hurt her. Repeat, do nothing to alarm him. Go.
So you think I don't know anything about chemistry? Watch this.
Everybody out!
Where is he?
He's just gone in the house.
Mr. Andargus, what's going on?
Stay right where you are, Miss Selby. Rest assured, no harm will come to you.
But what's going on?
Stay with Miss Selby. I'm going in.
Oh, look, Jake went in.
Just stay calm, Miss Selby.
Miss Selby! What on earth is going on there?
We'd like Kelvin to be excused from his science experiment before he melts the classroom.
It's not as bad as it looks.
What isn't as bad as it looks? What's happening?
Stay up there, Miss Selby. You'll be safe.
So there's a little bit of an accident, but it wasn't my fault.
Stay up there, Miss Selby.
Take this man down to headquarters for proper questioning. Everything's under control now, Miss Selby.
Oh, it is not. Let him go. I asked Jake to go inside the house to get rid of the snake.
There's no need to cover for him, Miss Selby, really.
Look out!
It was a most unfortunate incident. But you must understand, it was an accident.
I know you've been working very hard. I know the security of the base is very important to you. But perhaps you've been overdoing it.
Yes. Ever vigilant, sir.
Yes, but when vigilance is mixed with overwork and strain, mistakes happen, as we've just seen. Now, Miss Selby is unable to take classes for at least a week. And because of the isolation of the base, and as it's only 10 days to the end of term, it's not been possible to find a replacement teacher.
If only there was some way I could help.
As a matter of fact, you can. And therefore, taking everything into consideration, it has been decided that Mr. Indarkus will be taking classes until Ms. Selby is able to return in a few days' time.
here. I mean, I wasn't expecting you till next week.
Uncle Graham said I could come early.
He must have forgotten to tell me. He forgets everything. You're looking... Why are you wearing a wig? You look just like me.
Yeah, Mum said so too. Looks great, doesn't it? I've got heaps of them. Mum and Dad say you got too much of an influence over me. Isn't that mad? Say, what do you want me to do?
Well now, men. Where are all the boys?
That's what I would like to know too.
I have a note from Mum about Kelvin. He's sick.
Billy's mum said he fell off his bike.
Guido's got the bubonic plague.
Well, it's not fair. The boys are trying to get out of the science project, and now we're all going to fail because we don't have a teacher, because someone caused her to have an accident.
It was an accident that caused Miss Selby to have an accident. Now, I'm here to do a job. And when a soldier gets his orders, he always carries them out. Right.
We've got a whole week of this, if he lives so long.
Thanks, Jake. Great to have someone who enjoys the sport as much as I do.
Well, we'll try again tomorrow then, shall we?
Terrific. All right.
We must be alert at all times
Why, sir?
because of the unexpected.
Come in, Papa Bear. This is Baby Bear.
Speak to me.
This is Baby Bear. What's the password?
Papa Bear. Papa Bear. What is it?
It's Goldilocks. He's been out fishing with Rapunzel.
Very interesting. Over and out. Attention! Let's get back to the agenda, shall we? Now, which one of you young ladies is going to tell me all about this science project of yours?
Well, we were working on... It's really very complicated, Mr. Andakis.
News to me.
It's my idea, and I want to tell him.
Well, let's hear it then. We haven't got all day.
Well, we are dealing with a process so far observed in bacteria and other unicellular microorganisms, which divide by a simple fission so that the daughter cells are genetically identical to each other. Major work being done on higher organisms at a university in Spain have shown that with the introduction of vivisection and the transplanting of vital tissue
Stop. What are you talking about?
Cloning. It's a process which means you can make a copy of a person.
Oh, that's impossible.
We're doing it in my laboratory right now, aren't we?
Yeah, right now.
Is that so? You.
I must not tell big stories ever again.
1,000 lines each. Thanks a lot, Lou.
He'll change his mind once I prove to him that it's true.
Oh yeah, we're really going to be able to do that, aren't we?
It was a real idiot act, Lou.
Wait and see. This is my cousin Amy. She's our clone.
Clone?
She's a bit small, isn't she? So she's a miniature clone. We'll be able to fake it, trust me.
Hey! You girls! Why aren't you home working on your lines?
We're going.
Well, a doggity. And where do you think you're going?
Home to write my lines, Mr. Andakis.
Oh, no. You can't fool Hermes and Darkness.
I think we really do have a clone.
She's a bit strange, isn't she? Looking good.
Great.
You lie down up here. Is that okay with you, Amy? Of course it is. I was talking to Amy. You're going to be there for a long time.
Yeah, it's okay if Lou says so.
Do you think Hermes is ever going to believe this?
Listen, everyone wants to believe. It's like the dinosaurs in Jurassic Park. People want to believe. On top of that, we know Hermes is a dork, right?
Right.
He's coming.
Okay, action stations, everyone.
So, since we're all here together, now you can show me.
Show you what, Mr. Andakis?
Your clone. What else?
We can't show you yet. She isn't quite ready.
That's right. And you never reveal your experiments until they're 100% perfect. Miss Selby said so.
Miss Selby. So, where's the other one? Geraldine.
Right here, Mr. Andakis.
Very well. Carry on.
Give us your hand.
Individual.
Now for stage B, okay?
You okay?
Look at all this homework that Mum gave me. Miss Selby never gives me this much. I should have gone back to school. I'm being victimised.
Serves you right for pretending to be sick. And you're missing all the fun.
What fun?
Wouldn't you like to know?
Geraldine, let me tell you a story of a little girl that wouldn't tell her brother what he wanted to know. So he killed her, chopped her up into little pieces, fed her liver to the sharks, and then made wallets out of her ears for all his friends.
We told Hermes we're making a clone.
Ah, right.
They make clones of dinosaurs in Jurassic Park, you know.
Hermes believes you're making a dinosaur.
No, you gig. A human clone.
Oh. You can't do that.
We have, and it's just us girls. You boys would never have thought of it. And it's totally mad.
I have to be in it.
Well, it just so happens that Lou asked me to ask you whether you wanted to be in it. But you have to do exactly what I tell you.
Hey, Julie, did you see the clone this morning? She's looking fantastic.
Well, she's not fully grown yet, but it shouldn't be long. Can't we show Mr. Andakis yet?
Yes, please. Can't we, Lou?
No, we've got to wait till I test the one I made of my dad.
You made a clone of your father?
I didn't want to tell you in case I mucked it up.
Papa Bear to Baby Bear. Urgent, over.
Baby Bear growling, over.
Drop Goldilocks. Go and find Graham Doherty wherever he is. Do not take your eyes off him. Are you reading me loud and clear?
I'm looking at him right now, Papa Bear. Goldilocks has taken Rapunzel fishing again and Lou is with them.
Did you say Lou?
Affirmative.
Don't you think it's time you tell me what this is all about?
Well, it's this idea that I came up with.
Repeat for verification, Baby Bear. You are presently observing Graham Doherty and Lou Doherty in the company of Goldilocks. Therefore, Lou Doherty could not possibly be in this class.
Affirmative.
And therefore, using the process of deduction and logic, Graham Doherty could not possibly be in his office.
Affirmative.
Doherty.
Sorry, did you want to talk to me?
Doherty.
Last time I looked.
Don't mock me. I won't be mocked. I have access to certain information.
Bully for you. I don't.
What's that supposed to mean?
My computer, I've been trying to get it to work all morning. I don't know what's wrong with it.
Perhaps there's something wrong with its programming. Or yours.
What?
Tell me about fishing, Graham.
You tell me. I were just today with Jake. We were going again today. Until my daughter asked me to run a new program on my computer. I've been stuck here all day trying to figure it out. Lou. I bet she's got something to do with this.
I think it's time we had a talk. I know we don't know each other very well.
Oh, I don't know. Times I believe we've become very close.
But I know you're a very knowledgeable man, and well, what's your opinion on cloning?
It's interesting. Happens to be something I find fascinating.
I knew it.
Of course, we're a long way away from achieving positive results in humans.
If you wanted to reproduce a replica of someone, what would be the purpose?
Control, I guess.
Exactly. And how do you feel about that?
Morally, I'm opposed to genetic control. But one has to look at the big picture.
Right. Well, let me tell you something. No one controls Hermes Endacus. I'm totally out of control. And I'll do whatever I have to do. Now, we can reconnoiter. We're in for a long night, men. But it must be done. I intend to find the evidence to prove that Mr. Jake Lennon is behind all of this. There, and there.
If these kids really have made a clone, wouldn't they get some sort of prize, like the Nobel Prize or something?
The security of the space is more important to me than some mere prize.
Miss Selby would be really proud if the kids won a prize like that.
Perhaps there's a way we could do both.
So what do you think, Mother Dearest?
This is quite a surprise.
What'd you say? B plus?
You get grounded for 2 weeks. The surprise is, Geraldine, you got 5 answers wrong.
How did you know? I mean, why did you even think that Geraldine did my work?
You were seen sneaking out of the house wearing Graham Doherty's fishing coat and hat. And let's just say, a mother knows.
There's no justice.
You still draw little faces in the circles above the eyes.
Do I?
Good morning, Mr. Endacus.
Good morning, girls. Please, go to your desks. I have something I must tell you.
Hello.
You must be
Amy.
Amy. I know who that is. What you are. AMI. Australian-made individual.
Mr. Endacus, there's something we have to tell you.
No. There's something I must tell you. I have thought about this situation for many hours and have decided that the truth must out. To this end, I have invited Mr. Jake Lennon to bring Miss Selby into this class. And I intend to reveal to her exactly what he's been up to, using you poor young girls to help him with his evil plans.
Miss Selby! Miss Selby!
Morning, girls.
Girls, please sit down. Sit down, please, girls. Sit down. Your number's up. Sit. Miss Selby, I'd like to introduce...
Hello, Amy. I wasn't expecting you till the weekend.
You know her?
Oh, yes, this is Amy Doherty, Lou's cousin. She's coming to board with me on the island for a few months while her parents are overseas. Now, Mr. Andakis, what is this wonderful thing you wanted to show me?
Oh, yes. The girls, I thought they made... It's just a little number I've been working up for the Rockingham Dancing Championships.
And this is what you wanted me to see?
Yes.
Miss Selby, I think we should explain. We finished our science project. It's an evaluation of the known advancements in the experimentation of cloning.
Now, this is wonderful news. Did you come to any conclusions with regards to the moral dilemma of such experiments?
Yes. We decided that it is more important to protect the rights of the individual against the progress of science. And that is to copy or clone any person takes away the individuality that each of us is born with. You didn't have to come to the beach.
Didn't you want to come to the beach?
Yes, but
Then I wanted to go to the beach too. Where did you get this bag? I'd love a bag like that.